Yo, 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 salute, salute, salute. Hold on real quick. Let me see real quick. Let's see. Does this work? Let me see. Does this work?
Fuck it, I entertain and play along. They claim they the best in the game when I'm the system that they play it on. They copy me, but my pattern is far beyond strange. I sit back and watch my clones play like LeBron James. See, I'm the illest that's walking under the firmament. A pat on the back from me will leave a pumper that's permanent. They pointed and laughed when cautious wasn't doing well. I needed that. First you learn, then you remove the L. Soon after that, you can't be stopped. Get up and go and get it. You gotta activate your hustle if you want specifics. It's no denying me, my flow's terrific. All these candy bars being produced, I guess that may be the golden ticket. My whole life good and evil been playing tug of war, but still I remain flyer than Marty McFly's hoverboard. Don't trust the soul, too many stabs in the back. They sleeping on me now, it's time to wake them up from their nap. It's a difference between confusion and undeniable rap. That's why fake they listen and don't know how to act back. Sonic boom, I'm light speeding, trust the haters like scheming. Switch up from good to bad to gremlin type like they knife feeding. Rhyming to my teeth, broken diamond to my...
Salute, salute. What's up? It's your boy Big Mike here with the new intro. We had to do it the right way, man. It's been a long time coming for that one. Shout out to Cautious, my cousin, with the on the track on that one. He tore it up on that one. I appreciate it. Hey guys, this is what we're here to talk to. We're here to close the chapter on our favorite quarterback, Derek Carr. Time to close the chapter, right? Here we go. You know, it's a Las Vegas divorce. We're here to wrap up the 9-year marriage that we had with Derek Carr. And, you know, the next question from there is, what's next? What do we do next, guys? You guys let me know. What do we do next? You know, we got Aaron Rodgers on his retreat. You know, he's going to be in darkness for a few days. What do you guys think? He's going to make his decision on whether he still wants to play some football. And if he decides that he doesn't want to play ball anymore, then guess what? We're looking for a quarterback, whether that be the draft or somewhere else, man. So let's jump into the chat real quick. Shout out to Orlando Padilla. What's going on, man? Salute. Thanks for popping in, man. Thanks for popping in. Raiders Primos. Hey, my boy right there, Miss Primos. There you go. Salute to the nation. There you go. There you go. Cash Lord Raider. Thanks for popping in. I'm glad we got rid of the dead weight in pocket. Yeah, so that's a big thing right there. We pretty much saved that $40 million that he was owed, and now we got a big amount of salary cap. I've heard numbers. I heard like 48 million. I heard something in the 50s. It depends on where you look. We got a bunch of different numbers that we're looking at right there. So a lot of money to play with. It's going to be interesting when this free agency period hits and what we do. Raiders Primos off the jump. He says start Stiddy and back up CJ Stroud. Now CJ Stroud does land in our lap. That's going to be pretty interesting to see them battle out. I like the idea. If we don't get Aaron Rodgers, my gut feeling is that you know, if you asked me last week, I would have said, yeah, we're getting Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is coming to town. That's what's going to end up happening. But my gut feeling today is that Aaron Rodgers will not be showing up. Now, I don't have any insiders, man. I don't know what's going on in front office or with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he even said it himself on Pat McAfee. He says, you know, he has insiders with him that you know all these people reporting, like, they don't know these guys, you know. So Aaron Rodgers, he goes by the beat of his own drum. So we just got to sit and wait and see what he wants to do. So there you go. Stiddy played the Niners and the Super Bowl champs. Give that kid a chance. You know what? I'm kind of with you on that one. If we can't get Aaron Rodgers, we got to re-sign Stiddy, and then hopefully we can get that just like Primo said, get CJ Stroud, have them battle it out. I'm all for it. Sean Johnson, salute to you, bro. Appreciate you popping in, man. Crypto Tales, my bro. What's up, man? What's going on? So Sean Johnson, he says if we restructure and cut guys, we could get around $80 million if we do this right, and 11 draft picks. So yeah, that's a lot of money to deal with. I know one of those guys on that list was if we end up cutting like Andre James, we end up cutting a guy like Bilal Nichols. cutting guys like those two we cut, restructuring Colton Miller, restructuring Chandler Jones. If we can make that all happen, then yeah, that $80 million looks real juicy. We can make things happen with that money. It'll be pretty interesting to see what we can do when it's time to do so. I believe with Stiddy we can build a defense and we be scary. Yeah, you know what? And I've said this over and over. You know, if you can build a defense and not pay so much for a quarterback, I'm all right. I'm a big believer in the quarterback market being well overvalued. I think that, you know, besides Mahomes and maybe a handful of guys like the Burrows, maybe even like Justin Herbert, you can even throw Josh Allen in there. Besides those guys, I wouldn't pay too much. I wouldn't pay 50 or even in the 40 range for anybody. Even Lamar Jackson, he's asking for a ridiculous amount of money. And even with him and the Ravens, between him and the Ravens, they're not seeing eye to eye as far as money goes. So, you know, he might be going elsewhere. So I think the trend, and I think the trend and other people are kind of seeing that you don't have to pay an exorbitant amount of money to a quarterback to make things work. So if we can get somebody like a Stidham or a rookie quarterback and build around that, then we're good to go. So, guys, I got my big body Raider sidekick right here. Say hello to Cane Town Raider, my guy.
What's happening?
Man, nothing much, man. We just talking about we're closing the chapter officially on Derek Carr. I like it, bro. I like it. You looking real clean. Got the beard nice, man. You know, I like it, bro. I like it. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. Fresh off the job. Just made it home.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Yeah, we're talking, like I said, Derek Carr. We're closing the chapter on him.
Who's she?
You know, say again?
I never heard of her.
Yeah, me neither. We're closing the chapter on that one for sure. And on top of that, the next question is who's our quarterback? Who's going to be our next quarterback? Because as of right now, on the roster,
Chase Garbers.
Chase Garbers is our guy. So, hey, what do you think, man? Where do we go with quarterback?
It's for me, it's Rodgers, Stroud, or bust.
Rodgers, Stroud, or bust. Yeah, that's
worst case scenario, Hendon Hooker.
Okay. And do you bring Hendon Hooker in?
I mainly bring him in if I bring in Rodgers. Okay. But if you're going to go with a rookie and you miss on Stroud, I think maybe despite injury, obviously you have somebody there who can play at the beginning of the season. But you probably have a more mature quarterback in Hendon Hooker who might be able to come in and handle a situation like that on the fly. Okay. So Cash Little Raider, he says Stiddy can put up 30 plus points per game. We've seen it already. Imagine with the defense, let that sink in. I mean, I've already thought about it. I mean, it's definitely a possibility. He did look not so great against Kansas City, but there's a lot of guys. Those are the champs, unfortunately. So, you know, I don't hold them too much. I would like to see a little bit more from Stiddy. What do you think? I don't know. Because, I mean, would you be open to carrying 3 quarterbacks this year?
No.
So if you
here's the thing, man. Here's my gut feeling. I'm thinking that my gut feeling, if you would ask me last week, I'm like, hey, Aaron Rodgers is coming to town. My gut feeling now is that he's not coming, man. Uh-oh. And I don't have it. You know me. I don't have no insiders. I let you know if I did, right? Like, yeah, I don't have any insiders. I don't know what's going on with Aaron Rodgers and his camp.
You got PTSD from being a Raider fan, bro. That's what it is.
It might be that, but it's just he's so erratic. You know what I mean? Like he says one thing, there's a lot of things real hot. Now he's going to this darkness retreat.
Yeah, bro. He's about to go do acid for a week, and you never know what he's going to think. He's going to end up with the Browns.
Right. So, you know, it's just it's real erratic with his behavior and things like that. So I'm just like, I'm kind of like I'm not too sure, but I don't know, man. But let me read Sean Johnson's comment. He said, "Do you think a top quarterback will fall to us at 7, or will it be only a quarterback, only a QB we have to settle for if we don't move up?"
I've kind of made my mind up on our draft pick. I'm trading I'm trading number 7 regardless, no matter what I'm trading.
Okay. So you would trade. So here's a scenario. Here's a scenario that I thought of. Say we got that number 7 pick, we kill it on free agency, right? We got all our needs met in free agency. Do you use that number 7 to either lure in Aaron Rodgers or try to move up in the draft, give up future capital, try to move up and get a guy for sure, lock in a guy like our CJ Stroud or even a Alabama quarterback slips my mind right now. If one of those two guys, would you leverage your future for that, or what would you do with that?
No matter what, I'm not giving number 7 for Rodgers. So I'll give next year's first.
Okay.
And that's if we're giving a first, they're getting next year's first and nothing else.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is I'll trade up for CJ Stroud. What's up, Primos? I'll trade up Sean Johnson. I got to get back to him. He sent me some info today. So I'm trading up to get Stroud. If we don't end up with Stroud, I'm trading back into the late teens, early 20s, and I'm grabbing the Drew Sanders and some extra compensation.
Okay. So, there's multiple reports. They're saying that. So I know that what's the guy's name? The dude, he's a Raider hater. Cowherd, right? He's saying that we're gonna have to give a first, a third, and a fifth for Aaron Rodgers. And then there was another one from Adam Breer. He was saying that a first round pick isn't necessary. Yeah. Which one do you lean towards the most?
I never lean towards Cowherd, even if I agree with him. I think he's usually wrong.
Yeah, I think he's the same dude that said about a couple of months ago that Mark Davis is broke. Like, dude, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know anything about the Raiders. He's just one of those guys that he's a career Raider hater, and that's just
he likes to hear himself talk.
Yeah, him and Mike Florio, man, I can't stand either.
Florio's the fucking worst.
Yeah, I think he's number 1, and then I got Cowherd number 2, man. I can't stand the dude. But then let's jump into these comments before I get too far behind, man. There you go. It says Carr Derry. Carr Derry, if excuses will follow him wherever he goes, he needs a perfect fairy tale. Yeah, I think he's gonna go somewhere where everything to him in his eyes is perfect, and he can be coddled and all that other good stuff. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm standing with him, man. I would Stidham and Stroud battle it out to earn the starting job. Like I said, Primos, man, I think I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that.
Not at all.
Yeah.
If we end up with Stroud, I'm that's the happiest I could be in the situation. I'll give me Stroud over Rodgers. If we want it, we can win now, Rodgers, but we're gonna have to get that defense going. If you get Stroud, the plan's long term. Yeah,
absolutely. And I like a long-term plan. Like, I'm all right with a long-term plan. My reservations is CJ Stroud that long-term, is that franchise changing quarterback. Then there's word out there that this year isn't that year for those kind of guys, that next year is the Caleb Williams, the Drake Mays, those kind of guys that are going to be that franchise changer. So, kind of investing your future on a CJ Stroud if we had to, that's kind of, I'm not too sure how I feel about that.
Thing is we have a shot at CJ Stroud. We don't have, unless we're fucking garbage, we don't have a chance at Drake May or Caleb Williams next year.
Yeah, you're right. Cash Little Raider says 5 key injured players on defense that last game. We were really decimated towards the end of the year with on defense. So you can't really hold it against Stiddy too much. I'll give you that, absolutely. Shout out to Omar Juarez, man. Appreciate you popping in, man. Build this defense. You can get away with quarterback play from the likes of Stidham, Brissett, Jimmy G, etc. So that's another one. Jimmy G. How do you feel about Jimmy G? Possibly, there's rumors out there. 2 years, $70 million. What do you think about that, man?
I ain't paying Jimmy G that much money. No, I wouldn't mind having him here, like, for a year or two. That's not bad. You can do a lot worse than Jimmy G, especially if you do build up the defense. Then I'm super not mad at it. But I'm paying him $25 million, not $35 million.
I give him 2 years.
Get a bag of dicks if he wants to.
Yeah, right. 35 a year? No, he's getting 35 in 2 years. How about that? That's what I'll give him, man.
Brissett can stay the fuck away. We're not getting no Brissett.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Paul Gaines, thanks for popping in. Quarterback Rodgers, Raider, yeah, keep the prayer hands up, man. I hope he doesn't, flip the script on us, man. I absolutely.
By the way, speaking of the defense a second ago, I think we need to make an adjustment on our free agent big boy.
Okay, yeah, shoot it, bro. Shoot it.
Bobby Okereke.
Oh,
at linebacker.
Okay. All right. What's the numbers looking like? You have off the top of your head?
Oof, no, but I can get them real quick. Go ahead, and I'll let you know.
Sean Johnson, where you at, bro?
Right, for real, man. Sean Johnson, come on now.
Man, hey, speaking of Sean Johnson, he says Brett Favre was traded for a 4th-2 Jets that could have turned into a conditional third back in 2008, similar to Rodgers' situation. Yeah. Whew. And I hope we kind of run that again, man. That'd be a perfect scenario. I really hope that happens, man. I really do.
So last year, Bobby Okereke had 151 tackles, no sacks or picks, but in the 3 years before, he had 3 interceptions for his career.
Okay. So how is he coverage wise? Because you know how I feel.
That's it. That's from what I understand. I have a coworker who's a Colts fan. He really loves Bobby Okereke. Says he can kind of do it all. He's kind of a jack of all trades. Not terrific at anything, but solid everywhere.
Okay, I like.
And he's got good sideline to sideline speed.
Okay, I'm all right with that. But we need that guy that can. You know how you get to the playoffs, you win your division, and we need to do whatever we can to combat what the Chiefs are throwing at us with Travis Kelce,
Drew Sanders.
Yeah, you're right. I like it. I like it. Tone Low, Raider Nation. Yo, Big Mike, what it do? Hey, I'm good, man. Thanks for popping in, man. We're just talking Derek Carr, talking about who's going to be our next quarterback, things like that. We're going to close the chapter on Derek Carr and, hopefully never talk about this guy ever again. Raiders Primos, he says Rodgers could hurt the Raiders long-term cap-wise.
Long-term,
yeah. So we talked about this last time, right? We said that we feel like he can play 3 more years.
Yeah, it's just when his cap hit isn't $15 million anymore.
Yeah, and that's the problem. And I don't know what has to be engineered to kind of change that, or if we give him 2 years and then that 3rd year we can kind of get out of that. I'm not sure how that will work, but it has to be one of those things where we really need to kind of shape it out to where we're not compromising our future either. So that right. is a thing. And that also brings me pause into thinking that Aaron Rodgers isn't coming to town, man. It's a gut feeling. There's a lot of hype behind it. He could very well just be like, I don't want to play anymore. He's just one of those guys, I'm not saying he's going to any other team. I think it's either Raiders or retirement, but it's just, he makes me kind of nervous the way he is. He's just really erratic in his behavior and things like that. It just makes me a little nervous. Shout out to my guy from Pasadena, my Pasadena native right here, the Raider Room. Cap doesn't exist, man. Money Mark gonna make it happen. Hey, I hope you're right, man. The Rams showed us a perfect example, right?
The Saints.
Yeah. What were the Saints like? Minus $80 million in cap space
last year, and then they got all their guys back and went and got some more.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. We can make it work. You keep pushing money back further and further and further. You just keep kicking that rock down the road. So yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I can't disagree with that. Raphael, man, appreciate you popping in. Salute. Let me see. Sultan, what's going on, bro? Salute to you, bro. What's going on? So here's another question for you, man. So there's debate out there, there's talk out there about Derek Carr and the whole trade situation and how he had negotiation with the Saints and the money wasn't right, or what do you think, man? What do you think? Was it that the money wasn't right for the Saints, or was it that Derek Carr wanted to kind of stick it to the Raiders one more time? What do you think it was? Do you think it's that?
I think he's going straight to the Saints. I think They got away with doing what the Raiders tried to prevent. He talked to the Saints. The Saints were like, get yourself released and then come see us. And that's what they did.
So here's the thing, man. I think it's a little bit of both. I think that he did want to stick it to the Raiders just a little bit for how they treated him at the end. Second, I think that the Saints weren't going to take him unless he took a haircut. So that trade was never going to happen anyway. The Saints were like, we want you on board, but here's the thing. We can't take that $40 million. It's not feasible. You mean here's the down and dirty. You're not playing like a $40 million quarterback. So I'm thinking that they kind of made it like a kind of off the record kind of deal. And then once free agency comes and he decides he's going to sign with them, and that's going to be that. Now, in saying that, how much do you think he's going to get paid? And what kind of deal are we looking at?
I say about 30.
30?
I say 2 years. I say 2 years, $60 million.
2 years, $60 million. Okay.
Probably some incentives on that he could possibly make more.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too. I'm thinking he's going to get roughly. I think he's going to get 25 this year, and then he's going to get like a 35 the second year with incentives. I think that's kind of where he's at. But he's going to get that 2 year deal, but it's going to be It's going to be a situation where he can get out of that second year. The Saints can get out of that second year if he stinks it up.
Oh yeah, there's Sean Johnson with the info.
Yeah, let me pull that up real quick. All right, Owen, outside linebacker 1, Owen Papoe.
I think it's Popway.
Popway, okay. Auburn 6'1", 226. Outside linebacker 2, DeMarvion Overshown. Texas 6'4", 221. Inside linebacker Drew Sanders. That's our guy right there. 6'4", 244. Say what?
I was just looking at that name, Ivan Pace. I really haven't looked at him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. All the names, other names, like even the Jack Campbell. I heard that guy. That dude's freaking huge, like 6'5", 243. That's a big
nice
boy. Yeah, and then Ivan Pace Jr., 6 foot 229, inside linebacker. That's like that kind of reminds me of like a young Ray Lewis, just in size and stature. I got to take a look at him though. But just when I look at that height and weight, I'm like, I think Ray Lewis, because he was like about 6 foot 6'1". He was about 240. So, yeah, man. I mean, I like that. I've been hearing. I mean, nobody really has a lot of good things about Overshown. I don't know what it is,
man.
Yeah, I've seen him on like the PFF and things like that. His stock is like kind of, I don't know, it's dropping for whatever reason. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. I would have to
let it drop. Shit, pick him up in the 6th or something. I'll take
shit. I'll take him.
Pair him up with Drew Sanders and Bobby Okereke.
Yeah, I'm all right with that. Drew Sanders for sure. That's a guy
too.
Dude,
yeah, I'll trade out of if Stroud's not available. I trade right out of that 7th pick. Go drop right into the perfect spot to grab Drew Sanders, get an extra 2nd round pick, grab Thule, and grab your corner right in the 2nd round. Also, you're off to the races.
Man, yes sir. Tone Loke has a good comment. I think it's pretty interesting. We could discuss, man. He says, wouldn't that be tampering if the Saints told him to get released?
I say tampering's like holding. It happens every offseason. It just matters.
Yep, absolutely, man. I think that
and if it's happening to us, they don't give 2 fucks.
Right. Absolutely, man. But, and we talked about it last show, right, about the whole, like, Devontae Adams, and he's doing his blatant trolling on Twitter and all that stuff and trying to bring in Aaron Rodgers. It wouldn't surprise me if the NFL or, like, some kind of other team or officials kind of blew the whistle on what was going on with that and was like, yeah, I don't know. I've seen it with the Lakers back in like 2010 when we traded for Chris Paul back in the day, and the NBA was like, no, that's not happening. They rejected the whole trade. It hasn't happened in the NFL yet, and it would just be perfect if they just said, no, this isn't going to happen with the Raiders. That's my conspiracy. I'm putting my tinfoil hat on about that one. I hope that's not the case. Here's the thing, man. I'm really hesitant about the whole Aaron Rodgers thing, obviously, right? You see that I'm really nervous about this whole thing. If it's not going to be the tampering thing, then it's going to be him changing his mind. I'm really nervous about it, man. I'm really nervous about it. I'm not going to be happy until we get it locked in and he shows that number 12 jersey at the press conference, man. That's when I'm going to be 100% locked in about it, man.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. It's I mean, we've as Raider fans, we've been trained to believe if it seems like it's going to happen and it's going to be good for us, it's probably not going to happen. Man, it's happened so many times over the years, man. Ndamukong Suh, how many times?
Man, too many times, man.
Yeah. Antonio Brown. If it seems too good to be true, it usually is.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Raider Room, he says Spot Track has him at 37 million right now. I'm assuming he's talking about Derek Carr.
That's too much.
That's way too much, man. That's going way down. If somebody gives him 37, that's ridiculous. And if that's the case, that's a huge slap in the face, right? Oh, the Saints will go, I'm not taking you for 40, but we'll take you for 37.
Right.
Imagine that, right? That's a way to stick it to the Raiders, man. That'll be a way to stick it to the Raiders. Ivan Pace is a dog. Okay, I gotta check him out. I gotta
look him up.
Yep, definitely. It says, hey, there you go. Salute to you, bro. Thor, yeah. Man, he puts on a good show too. If you guys haven't checked him out, go ahead and check out the Raider Nation Drinking Club, man. He puts on a good show. Usually does it Monday or Tuesday nights. And yeah, man, he talks Raiders. He talks, past, present, and future, similar to what I like to do. So yeah, if you guys are into that, go check him out, man.
Whenever I get down to Vegas, man, I'm gonna go shot for shot against Thor.
Oh, bro, you're in trouble, bro. You are in trouble, man. Oh, there you go. There you go. Let me see. Let's pull some more good bit of information from Sean Johnson. He says 3 tech. So defensive tackle playing the 3 tech. Jalen Carter. Yeah, we know what he's about. 6'3", 310. Another 3 tech is
it's either it's Jacqueline or Jaqueline.
Yeah, you know it kind of reminds me of Key and Peele with the Jay Quellen. That kind of reminds me of that, bro. Whatever how you say his name, Roy, right? 6'3", 297. Then you got a 5 technique, so he's a defensive end. He could. I heard that Tuli. I don't know. Tuli. Let's say Tuli. Yeah, Tuli Pelotu, right? I heard that he can move 1 to the 3 to the 5. He can play high 9. Like he does a little bit of everything, right? He's 6'4", 290. I like him in the second round. That'd be like an absolute steal if we can get him in the second round. And then a 5 tech, Kalijah Cansey.
I like him too.
Yeah. And then
he's a little detached.
So yeah, that's a true 5 tech. Even you could probably put him at the 3 too. So yeah, I like those picks, man. Definitely Tuli in the second round if we can get Kalijah Cansey. If we kind of double up, what is he looking at? Like in the 4th round, 5th round, or something like that, or?
Cansey, his stock has been going up, man. I'm seeing him as high as the 2nd round.
As high as the 2nd, okay. Yeah. So he's
but I've seen him in the 3rd multiple times too. So he's kind of up and down.
Okay, well, the verdict is going to be out on a lot of these guys in a couple of weeks when we see him in the.
I'm excited for the combine. We should do a combine live stream.
Yeah, we're gonna do a combine show, bro, for sure. We're definitely gonna do that, man, because that's the underwear Olympics, man. We got to cover that. Definitely got to cover underwear Olympics, man. Let's see what's going on. What else is going on? We got the Raider Room. It says ain't gonna happen, but that would be wild to see Bruce going on our squad. He's from Dina. Bruce who we talking about? Oh, Bryce. Yeah, Bryce Young. Yeah, Bryce Young. He's a product of Pasadena, man. He ended up going to Modern Day High School, sell out over there. He should have went to one of the Pasadena schools, but he went over to Orange County and played at Modern Day High School, and then went over to Alabama and won the Heisman. But yeah, he is a Pasadena native. That would be great, man. I want to represent Pasadena. I hope that happens. But I'll settle for Rancho Cucamonga native CJ Stroud. How about that? And which is like about 45 minutes away from Pasadena, man. So
not the Rancho Cucamonga cracker killers.
There you go, man. There you go. Man, I haven't seen that movie in a while, bro. I think I gotta go back to that.
Oh man, I got a guy at my store today, man, who's 19, who told me he's never seen Friday after next, and he's only seen Friday once. I was like, man, I'm old.
Dang, bro, that used to be the go-to. We used to like quote that movie like nonstop back in school, bro. Like it was just like every word for word, line for line, bro. That was our thing, bro. That was our thing. So, man, you brought it back with me on that one, bro. If someone gave him 37 chicken nuggets, that's too much. Yo, yeah. You might be right, bro. You might be right. Shout out to you, bro. That was hilarious, man.
You can get some of them plant nuggets.
Oh, yeah. Give them fake nuggets. Yeah. They look like dark brown on the inside. Yeah, that's nasty, bro. That's nasty. You might as well just eat a plant at that point. Man, Sultan says, good luck, bro. If you're trying to go toe-to-toe, bro, I'll watch you, bro. I'll like you can like put your arm around my shoulder. I'll take you where you need to be. Like, there's no way. I'm not hanging. I'm too old for that shit, man. There's no way, man. No way at all, man. But yeah, man, that's
last time I went shot for shot with somebody, I ended up taking shots that were 50% tequila, 50% Fireball. So,
bro, you crazy, man. I can't do that no more. I mean, I could drink tequila. I can take shots like nonstop with tequila, but for some reason, man, anything else, man, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. There you go. Dory says, no need to battle. We can just drink together. See, I'm with that, bro. I'm with that, man. And it's going to happen, bro.
I'll let you know when me and the lady are on our way to Vegas, buddy.
Good deal. Good deal. You know what? There's a possibility that I might be out there for the draft. So
Vegas sounds a lot better than KC. I'm not gonna lie.
I'd rather go to KC. I mean, I'd rather go to Vegas than KC for the draft. Like that just sounds trash to me. Like
outside of the barbecue, I don't know why the fuck we go to Kansas City.
Yeah, like after barbecue, I'd be like, all right, so what's next, bro? Like, what are we doing? What's the move?
That's a cool arch you got over there next door to you.
Right. You'd be like, what else we got going, man? So yeah. It looks like on the other side of my surgery, you guys already know that on Tuesday I'll be getting surgery, so I might be out for a little bit.
Just so y'all know, my Big Mike's going live during his surgery. It's gonna be the first time ever.
Yep. I'm gonna give the camera to the doctor. It's gonna be like one of those old school like TLC videos, like they cut you open and all stuff. It's gonna be a live surgery, bro. We're gonna go live.
When Big Mike starts bleeding silver and black, don't be alarmed.
That just means that you already know what I'm about, man. That I'm not lying about this thing, man. So here we go, Sean Johnson with more nuggets of joy, man. We got nose tackle Siaki Ika.
I like him.
Baylor 6'3", 350, man. He's a house, man.
Fucking monster.
Put him in the zero technique. Take up 3 gaps. Bro, I don't care, bro. I'll put him right in the middle. We run into 3-4. He's about to eat up every gap. Bro, it's
a big oos.
Big oos right there, bro. That's what I need, bro. That's what I need. Keandre Coburn, Tennessee. He's a nose tackle.
I've looked at him a little bit. No, not much.
6'2", 346.
He's a big boy too.
Yeah, that's a big boy, man. You know what? In those situations, I want to see how his feet work. I'm not expecting him to run like a sub-5 or anything like that, but I want to see what his agility looks like, how he runs the 3-cone drill, how he does laterally.
I know Ika's quick for his size. Yeah. He's real nimble.
Yeah, and I could very well see him like his stock rising. I know he's about a 2nd-round pick, right? At this point, he's top of the 2nd. I've seen late 1st a couple times, but mostly top to mid of the 2nd. Yeah, and I can see him very well just if he does well in this combine, pro day or whatever, he can shoot up to the late 1st. I can see him doing that, and that's the last thing we need. Like somebody like the Chiefs picking up Ika and just solidify that middle right there. Like, we don't need that,
bro. I was just thinking today, watch the Chiefs go and pick up a Bijan Robinson or some shit like that.
Like, bro, like somebody that they don't even fucking need, right?
Yeah. Go trade Edwards-Helaire, get a little bit of draft capital, then you pair up Pacheco and Bijan Robinson and give us more nightmares.
Bro, that'd be a big problem, man. Let's hope that the Chiefs just totally just take a shit this draft, man.
That'd be beautiful.
They pick up a punter or something in the 1st round. Let's hope for that. Let's hope for that, man. So Yeah, I'm with that. Yeah. So yeah, CJ Stroud, he's still from Southern California. We can still support that, man, for sure. Absolutely. Let me see. Headache in the morning. Yeah. You'll mess around with that, bro. Like I already know that I can't hang like I used to. Let's see. Raider Room. He says, I'm on the donkey pack year round until they beat us. Yeah. Yep, absolutely, man. We on that time, man, for sure. Sean Johnson with some more nuggets of joy, man. He says defensive end, edge 1, Tyree Wilson. That's my guy right there.
You like Tyree Wilson?
Yeah, man, I really do. But I think he's going to the Seahawks. That's kind of where I'm seeing him at number 5. I think he's going to Seahawks. 6'6", 275. Defensive end edge, second, Isaiah Foskey, Notre Dame, 6'5", 260. Okay, defensive end edge 3, Nolan Smith, Georgia, 6'3", 235. And then defensive edge 4, Ali Gay. I saw him; he's pretty good. I think
Ali Gay slept on.
Yeah, I think he slept on. I saw him at the Senior Bowl. He had like one quarterback hurry. He's pretty good. He's quick. I like to see a little bit more from 6'6", 250. And you can't go wrong with those SEC boys either. So yeah, hey, I'm all right with that, man. If we could pick up like Ali Gay, because I mean,
I see him going in the 6th round and shit, in the 7th round in mock.
Really? Yeah. Okay. Shoot. Well, then that might be a steal then. But you know how it goes in the combine, pro day, all that stuff. Like his stock could easily rise. I can see that. Right. The Raider Room Chiefs might have their guy at running back now. Yeah, Pacheco.
I mean, if you can get 2 rookie contract running backs together in the backfield, especially someone like Bijan Robinson, who in 2 years could be the best running back in the entire NFL. I mean, why the hell not? It's not like they need anything else besides maybe a receiver on offense.
Right. I you know what? I see him honestly going to either the Eagles or the Ravens.
I think Philly would be the perfect fit.
Yeah, especially how the Super Bowl went.
And they don't want to pay Miles Sanders, so
yeah. And Miles Sanders was nowhere to be found in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and he's nowhere near the talent level of Bijan Robinson.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Let's see. SS good to 5 Raiders. Shoot, I don't really know what he means by that one. You kind of have an idea what he's talking about? Nope. Hey, Paul Gaines, specify on that one, man. Specify on that one. I don't want to miss your comment. Raider Room is oh shoot, my bad.
Yeah, it ain't just my phone going off there.
Yeah, that was my. I was cooking a steak, and that's my.
Oh, your flip.
Yeah.
Yep, I do that too. What kind of steak?
I had a tomahawk, bro. I had it. I already had it. Yeah. I was making tomahawks. We were gonna save it for Valentine's Day, and I wasn't feeling good on Valentine's Day, so I was like, "Man, I'm gonna wait till I'm feeling a little bit better, cook it up."
Hell yeah, man! How'd they turn out?
Perfect, bro. Medium, perfect, bro.
Hell yeah,
and yeah. So I had that. That's what took me a little bit longer today, man. I was
hey, that's one thing I know is when me and you link up, man. We're gonna have some food. I know
that's first on the list, bro. If whatever we gotta do. That's going down, but hey, I don't eat just anything, man. We gotta eat right, bro. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I don't have to tell you that twice, bro. You already know. You already know how it goes.
Ribeyes and some lobster tails.
Yeah, bro. You already speaking my language, bro. You speaking my language. All right, Sean Johnson. Some more nuggets of joy right here. So we got cornerback 1, Joey Porter Jr. I like him. I wouldn't mind if we do have to reach. That would be a reach if we get somebody like a Joey Porter at number 7. Yeah. I like it. Penn State.
Looks like Witherspoon's going that high though on most mock drafts now.
I've seen him as high as 5, which is crazy.
Yeah,
I've seen him as high as 5. 6'2", 192. Cam Smith. I've seen him going about mid rounds, right? South Carolina, 6'1", 187. Cornerback 3, Devon Witherspoon. We just talked about him. His stock is rising, 6 foot 180. Christian Gonzalez. His stock is rising as well, 6'2", 201. And then Emmanuel Forbes, cornerback 5. So let me ask you this, man. Is it imperative that we get one of these guys at least, even if we get an Emmanuel Forbes in the 2nd round?
Yep, absolutely. And if I had to reorder this, I would say Witherspoon 1, Gonzalez 1, Witherspoon 2, Porter 3, Forbes 4, and Smith 5.
I like it. I like it. I mean, you can't go wrong with either of these 5, and you can make a case for either of these people being number 1.
Yep.
So, hey,
it's they're separated by inches.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And you know what? I feel the same way. It's imperative that we grab one of these guys. Whether we get in the second round or we move up the, at the end of the first. Whatever we got to do, we got to get one of these 5 guys. I think we got to make it happen. Shout out to my bro, Crypto Tales. We eating good. Hey, he knows, bro. My brother already knows the business, man. He can tell you about my steaks, bro.
Yeah, buddy.
Tell you.
That's my specialty too, man. So looks like we have a steak.
Steak, man. There you go. Norman Tin-Man Robinson, he says, if we can acquire AR-12 for a 3rd rounder, I'd go best available defensive player while possibly trading back from 7. I'm all right with that.
If they'll take a 3rd round for Rodgers, they can have our next 5 years worth of 3rd round picks.
I'll give him 3. I'll give him 3.
I was just saying, you're never going to miss a 3rd round pick enough to not have an Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Especially if you're in a win now order. Yeah. Like if you're in a win now window, like you gotta give up a little bit of something, which I'm all right with. Now moving back from 7 to somewhere else, if that means we can stack up some more draft capital and get because I mean you can get some talent in the 2nd round, you can get some talent in the mid rounds, So
it's weird because it almost seems like there's a lot of talent in between the end of the 1st to the top 10 of the 2nd that is like almost better than some of the talent you're getting it's a weird year. Like there's a lot of guys at the end of the 1st round that I like better than in the early to mid 1st round.
Yeah, it is going to be interesting after they do the combine and the pro day where everything kind of resets or where everybody goes at that point.
Drew Sanders can end up being the best defensive player in the whole draft.
He could be.
So could Thule.
Yeah. And I liked him at USC, man. I thought he was one of the best. Like his stats are ridiculous.
USC.
You already know, man. You already know. But I mean, bias aside, man, he had a great season. He had a great season at defensive tackle. He was dominant.
Yeah.
He was dominant. Now, it's the Pac-12, linemen in the Pac-12. It's not top of the line usually, right?
Yeah.
But he dominated who he went against, and that's all you can really ask for. So, that's it. Now if his stock rises and he goes up to the 1st round or something like that, I'm willing to kind of move back and gain some more capital if we can get 2 guys instead of getting that one guy at number 7. There's a lot of talent. We need to get a piece of as much as we can, especially at defense.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
This is Sean Johnson. This was Draft Tech order. Okay, so this is according to Draft Tech. So yeah, everybody has like kind of their favorite order where they want it. Hey, Sean Johnson, appreciate you giving us these nuggets.
Always, man. Sean Johnson with the knowledge, always, all day, every day.
Man, Sean Johnson, you're welcome on my show anytime, bro. Like if you want to pull up like right now and talk football, man, let me know. I'll send you the link. We can talk, bro. Like for real. Like I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Here you go. He says nickel corner DJ Turner. I like him, man. You can get him in the later rounds. 5'11", 181. That'd be a good steal. Travius Hodges, Tomlinson, TCU. His stock kind of dropped, right? Like
it did.
His stock kind of dropped.
Turner's went way up.
Yeah, Turner's went up and Hodges went down. I think after that national championship game, he got kind of cooked. Yeah. So that he kind of got exposed. But I'm still –
everybody on that team got cooked.
Yeah, man. Right. It was like, just a bad day for everybody who was like NFL talent on that team. So,
yeah,
you can't knock them too much, right? Shout out to Tone Loc Raider Nation. Did y'all see NFL trying to ban the Eagles quarterback sneak play?
Man, that'd be so bogus.
Bro, don't get me started on the Super Bowl, man. Don't get me started on the whole how everything unfolded, bro. Don't get me started because then I'm gonna sound like a crazy. Like I'm gonna sound crazy. I'm gonna sound absolutely crazy, bro. So yeah, let's just leave it at that. Yeah. That whole game was. Yeah,
he's gonna look like that meme of that dude with all the shit on the board and the cigarette.
Yeah, bro, that's gonna be me, bro. It'll be like pointing to the like old dude from what's the dude
who's on the Office?
Yeah.
Oh, It's Always Sunny. That's right.
Same dude. Yeah, that'd be me, bro. All right, so we got safeties now. Antonio Johnson, Texas A&M, 6'3", 200. Okay. Jordan Battle, Alabama, 6'1", 206. Safety 3, Tyke Smith, Georgia, 5'10", 198. It's kind of small for a safety.
That is.
Safety 4. Yeah, Brandon Joseph, Notre Dame, 6'1", 192. All right.
I like Brandon Joseph a lot late.
Yeah, I
like almost all my mocks around the 4th, 3rd round.
Okay. And then I'm gonna always favor like a Jordan Battle. Alabama
I like him too a lot.
Yeah, 6'1", 206. That's a good size.
Hell yeah.
And then 6'3", 200. Man, that's
Antonio Johnson. Yeah,
man. I don't know if that's possible.
His draft stock fell a while ago. I saw him first going up in the 10 to 15 range. Now I see him going in like the 20 to 30 range.
Yeah. See, and I don't know if that's possible for us to pick him up, but I mean that's a nice prospect.
We trade back.
If we trade back a couple of times, right, and somehow stack these guys up, I'm all right with that, man. This is the draft.
I'd be down with 3 or 4 second-round picks at the end of the day.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, hey, like first round is a little bit, it's a little bit overrated. If we can get some prospects to come in and they can just deliver, I'm all right with it. I don't really care about the status. I don't care about first round pick, this and that. We want some dogs wherever we pick them, and because we need it. So if we hit on 4 second round picks and we don't do anything with a first round pick, I'm all right with that. It means that we're gonna win. So I really don't care how it's done, to be honest with you, man.
I'm with my guy Orlando down there, man.
Orlando. Oh yeah, choke slam Kelsey, rock bottom Mahomes. Absolutely, man. Yeah. Yeah, me and you can team up on that one, bro.
Hell yeah.
You can choke slam Kelsey and I'll rock bottom Mahomes. Then I'll pick him up and then I'll throw him into a table off the cage or something like that.
All the above.
Man, bro.
I'm gonna give him the stink face. I'm gonna give him that Rikishi.
Give him the Rikishi. Man, I'm gonna give him the worm right after, bro. Man, yeah, bro. Like, don't get me started on the Super Bowl. I don't want to talk about it, bro. I don't want to talk about it at all, bro.
Oh man,
Sean Johnson, safety number 5, Sidney Brown, 6 foot 205.
I've heard good things.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. I got to do some more research on Sidney Brown. Hey, Tone Loki agrees with me as well. He says, first round is overrated. You're right, unless it's a 5 to 10 pick.
I think after the 5th pick, I think is where it hits overrated for me.
Yeah, me too.
I think there's no definitive nothing after round 5, after the 5th pick.
Yeah, there's no and this is typically every year, right? When you're at like the number 7, it's like really, it's like you might get a game changer, you might get a franchise changer, but at the same time, you might just get some guy, right, that you're gonna end up letting go in 3 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know, man. It's hard to tell, and in this draft, like the first round picks are almost the same as the second round picks. So you're gonna get talent either way. So I mean, that's kind of how I feel about it. He reminds me of Polamalu, not as gifted though. Obviously, Sidney Brown. Okay,
it's a hell of a comparison.
That is a comparison. Even if you're a not so talented Polamalu, you're still pretty damn good, man. And he says, but he's everywhere on the field. Like, hey, that's what we need, man. Somebody's everywhere on the field, can cover and make plays. Because Trayvon Merrick is always there, but can't catch the ball. Can't finish the play. So, yeah, man, I don't know. So let's kind of pivot a little bit, right? Derek Carr. Let's talk about this guy one more time and then close it up, man. What you kind of gave your numbers on what kind of deal we're looking at with Derek Carr, where he's going to go. Give me a dark horse team that he might end up going to.
San Francisco 49ers.
San Francisco 49ers, bro. I kind of agree with you on that one, man. I kind of agree with you on that one. And,
where else could he go that would be better for him?
Part of me would say somewhere like Seattle, but they're gonna keep Geno Smith. They're better off with Geno Smith just because he's familiar.
That 19-year-old kid that works for me at the liquor store. I've been messing with him all the time, telling him they're not going to resign him, but I tell him he's going to end up with Baker Mayfield. But no, they're probably going to bring him back. Hopefully, I mean, there is a situation where I see after Geno had such a great year, wanting more money than Seattle's willing to give. I could see a little issue there.
Yeah. So here's one for you. Give me a dark horse candidate we pick up at quarterback.
Daniel Jones.
Ooh, Daniel Jones. I'm going to explain mine. I'm not saying this is a dark horse, 5% or less chance.
No, Patrick Mahomes is not coming to the Raiders.
I don't know if I can like the guy. You know what I mean? Like, if that ever, for some crazy reason, that ever happened, I don't know how I feel about
his brother and his wife are banned.
Yeah, they can't. They got to be gone, bro. They can't even be in the same state. Bro. Yeah. So, I did speak on this earlier that Lamar Jackson and the Ravens are not seeing eye to eye on money. Mark Davis is desperate enough to make that deal happen.
I would cry. I
will cry too, but
I'd be so upset.
If he doesn't land in Aaron Rodgers, if he doesn't land,
you think he moves on to the next big thing?
Yep. I think so. That's my dark horse. I think that he is desperate enough to give Lamar Jackson the money he wants.
$60 million, I'm telling you, is what it's going to be.
Yeah, he's desperate enough to give him that money.
I mean, that man better come in and put up 1,500 rushing yards and 4,000 passing yards and 35 passing touchdowns and 20 rushing touchdowns. No picks the whole season, not one.
Yeah, I don't want to see none of that, bro.
Best season in the history of the NFL or bust.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Shout out to James Furpo. He says, Raider Nation for life. Raiders. Here we go, man.
I would say, though, if anybody could finesse a deal where it doesn't hurt us that bad, I feel like Ziegler might be able to do
it. Yeah.
Where you just move some shit around and make some magic happen. I can see it. I think we are going to be one of those teams like the Rams and the Saints soon. I think he is that type of GM who can do that.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so. Hopefully I'm wrong, man. I really hope I'm wrong. Shout out to Sultan.
Too. Not gonna lie, it would be fun to watch. I mean, it
would be fun to watch, but then December will hit, and then he gets injured, and we don't see him, and then we got to deal with.
And then we got to start Chase Garbers.
Yeah, because we can't afford.
We can't afford another backup.
Right. Yeah.
Chase Garbers got to come for the cheap.
The cheap, man. I've been waiting for that all day. The cheap, man. Shout out to Chicken Little, man. Cheap. Sultan says Miami, man, for Derek Carr. He says Tariq Hill will make him better. I tend to agree with that, man.
Yeah, after Tua's head explodes.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna cart him out there, and then his head's gonna explode.
They're gonna play that man until he's out here looking like what's his name? It'll come to me in a second. It's funny.
Man, yeah.
I promise it's funny. All right.
I believe you. I'll reserve the laughter, bro. I'll reserve that. I'll reserve it for you. Sean Johnson restructured Chandler Jones. Cap savings $11.8 million. Restructured Colton Miller. I said this earlier, right? Cap savings $8.8 million. Cut Andre James pre June 1st. Cap, you save $5.1 million. Post 6.2, you save $6.5 million. So. Hey, there's a potential that we could save a lot of money with restructuring and cutting these following players, and I think that it is it's likely that's going to happen at least for one of these.
Gary Busey.
Yo.
I told you it was funny. They're going to be wheeling Tua out there until he looks like Gary Busey.
Oh my God, bro!
Tua's gonna be rolling out there night knowing they're putting him in the game. He's just gonna be like,
"Oh my God, bro! I'm in tears, bro.
Miami's like, he's all right.
God damn, bro. Tolo, man, he says, I would bet he still misses playoffs on the Niners. Absolutely. He'll somehow screw it up.
That'd be so pitiful, bro.
9-8.
He just needs to get the fuck out the league and go be a pastor at that point.
Go to the XFL or something, man. Maybe Jacoby Brissett as a dark horse.
Rock
God, I hope that doesn't happen.
Shit.
Man, I hope we don't bring in Jacoby Brissett. That just tells me we're not winning this year at all. You know,
not unless he's just coming here for CJ Stroud to beat him out in a fucking battle.
Right. Yeah, that would be the only way.
Rookie CJ Stroud from day one over Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, there's a quarterback battle. We all know who's going to start at the end of that, right?
Yeah.
Then he gets hurt in week 13. That's exactly what I said. If we get somebody like Lamar Jackson, right, that's going to happen. Erica Ramos, shout out to you. Hold on, let me pull up the comment. Shout out to you. Thanks for pulling up, man. Not man, but you get it. Thanks for pulling up. Thank you for pulling up, Erica. I appreciate you.
You're out here assuming genders and getting it wrong.
Yeah, let me not do that, man. I don't want to get in trouble. Man. Mr. James, Jack Gord Raiders. I have no idea what that means. All right. So I think we're wrapping it up, man. You got any final thoughts? We're closing the book on Derek Carr, and that's about it. What you got? You got any final thoughts?
Yeah, man. Everybody, I think we can at least announce it now that it's coming. Yes, the Voice of the Nation podcast with me and Big Mike coming soon this offseason. I think we're gonna drop it right around the start of the new league year. It's gonna be a regular thing. You see, we're gonna be the 1-2 punch of the nation, and it's gonna be beautiful.
Man, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's a good time.
Yeah.
We always put on a good show together. And, you know, plenty more where this comes from, man. You know, as always, man, I appreciate you coming on. Appreciate you talking this ball with me. And, yeah, we got a lot of things that we got down the line planned. And hopefully you guys enjoy it, man. Let me get to these comments before we head out. It says, bring Rich Gannon. Hey, I pay Rich Gannon for the cheap.
Cheap.
And then, you know, be a game manager. I'm all right with it. Geno Smith improved his market value to $39 million.
I can see Seattle being like,
yeah,
we don't believe in you that much.
Right. And he's on the up and up. Derek Carr's on the down. You save a lot of money trying to go with a guy like Derek Carr and probably get a better result too. So, you know.
It don't get too cold in Seattle either.
Yeah, well, he'll still figure out a way to screw that up. But anyways. Tone Loki says, "Oh yeah, that's assuming we draft someone too."
You know he's gonna fuck it up.
Right. Hey, I appreciate y'all. We're heading out. Appreciate you, Raider Room. Appreciate you, Sultan, for popping in. Tone Loke, Sean Johnson with the Nuggets of Joy, Orlando Padilla, Mr. James, Erica Ramos, everybody who popped in. Man, I really appreciate you guys coming in. And with that, like them thumbs, hit the sub, and share with your folks. Big Mike Raider, and also. Go check out Cane Town Raider and the Cane Town Breakdown. Go check him out, man. He puts on a good show. Whenever you putting on a show, bro, invite me over, and we'll do the same thing, man.
You always got the invite. You know that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Crypto. I don't know what that means. You got this. But I appreciate the positive words of encouragement. And then with this one, we can head out after this. We go Raiders. And I got a little something for you guys. I got the outro. I'm about to hit you guys with this one. So with that, peace out, and you guys have a good one.
Fuck it, I entertain and play along. They claim they the best in the game when I'm the system that they play it on. They copied me, but my pattern is far beyond strange. I sit back and watch my clones play like LeBron James. See, I'm the illest that's walking under the firmament. A pat on the back from me will leave a pumper that's permanent. They pointed and laughed when cautious wasn't doing well. I needed that. First you learn, then you remove the L. Soon after that, you can't be stopped. Get up and go and get it. You gotta activate your hustle if you want specifics. It's no denying me, my flow's terrific. All these candy bars being produced, I guess that may be the golden ticket. My whole life good and evil, been playing tug of war, but still I remain flyer than Marty McFly's hoverboard. Don't trust the soul, too many stabs in the back. They sleeping on me now, it's time to wake them up from their nap. It's a difference between confusion and undeniable rap. That's why fake they listen and don't know how to act fat. Sonic boom, I'm light speeding, trust now haters like scheming. Switch up from good to bad to gremlin type like they night feeding. Rhyming to my teeth, broken diamond to my